Okay, hello Simmers and welcome to my current household. This is the Smith family and they are new, well relatively new. They they live in Hidden Springs and before I begin gameplay, I'm going to explain how their careers got chosen. So what we did was took we took the adult Sims, and for each one we took all of the professions available, and we drew one for each character, for each Sim. So our Sim Henry Smith drew the daycare profession, so he has a daycare downstairs, which is going to be difficult considering he already has 2 toddlers at home. But that means we do not have to hire a babysitter, so that means we don't have to worry about unreliable babysitters neglecting the children. Our female Sim, Gloria Smith, she received the military job, and I think we altered their personalities around their jobs that we chose. So our Sim Gloria is brave, a genius, handy, athletic, and ambitious. Henry is brave, genius, a natural cook, ambitious, and athletic. Now, there are 2 twins, Sarah and Chris Smith, are both brave and athletic. However, Chris likes blue, cheesesteak, and disco, and Sarah likes green, Sue Surprise, and indie. Now, today is Henry Smith's first day in the daycare profession. He is actually on his way to put Chris and Sarah into their playpens, which I am actually very excited to demonstrate for you. So, let's begin. I'm here to show you, though we are in Hidden Springs, I'm here to show you some of the toddler objects that came with Aurora Skies. So, Sarah she's relatively happy, so she's going to be picked up and put into the playpen. Come on. Pick up the baby. Pick up the child. Okay, so I think Chris is gonna go first. So the daycare kids are starting to arrive. We have Ingrid and Minzy. Now this is the playpen that came with Aurora Skies. And these are the walkers that allow your toddler to learn to walk and talk. Well, to walk. Okay, so we are going to give those 2 babies a bottle, and then we are going to go bring Sarah down to the playpen, and we will watch them both play together. Attend book signing. Okay. As you can see, we don't really have very many simoleons. But we are working on that. Would have been cool had our sim Henry gotten a higher paying job. But I wanted to make it seem more real, and getting the job you want just because you apply seemed... So I wanted to give it sort of the I took the first job that accepted me kind of feel. So we're going to get Sarah and put her into the playpen. Now, the house we live in is a Hidden Springs house. It is available through Hidden Springs. I chose this house because it is 3 bedrooms and we have 2 kids, and I want to give them their own room eventually. So let's begin with this living room area. I like how it's divided into 3 sections for different socialization groups. So you can have a little group over here socializing. You can have a little group over here listening to music and reading. Just a little group over here just talking and enjoying each other's presence. The bathroom over here and the kitchen. I love this kitchen. The modern appeal to this house is just incredible. The dining room off of the kitchen, and the bathroom is beautiful. Now, none of this stuff actually came in the entranceway, obviously, and I put it here simply because when parents drop off their kids for the daycare, they plop them off in the entranceway, doesn't matter what's there. So I decided to save them the effort and put all the toys right there where they're going to plop their kids anyway. Why not make it easier for me so I don't have to drag the kids all around the house? Okay, so this house has 2 large bedrooms, or as I'm calling them, the co-master bedrooms, with adjoint bathrooms, which are pretty much the same, except this one right here has a plant. And no, I have not modified these yet, although I plan to. The toddler's bedroom right here, I didn't really modify this either, except to add a second crib, because we do have 2 toddlers. And there is a 4th bathroom right here off of the toddler's bedroom, which I do like. Now, if we go, there's nothing up there. And there's no basement. This right here I put so that we can explore the toy machine from Midnight Hollow. And I simply put that there because some of the toys are only available through that machine. Now, as you can see here, a university package was delivered to us, and I might do an aptitude test for The Sims sometime later, if I decide to send them to university. The backyard, I really do like. It's got trees, and it's like a little bit of the country, and it's just balanced, and I love trees in the backyard. When my Sims get older, my child Sims, I plan to put in a little playground for them and a tree house. Now, as you can see here, Chris is using the mirror in the playpen, which he can use to make himself more charismatic. And this thing right here though I can never remember the actual name for it. Helps to increase their logic, which is really beneficial. And when Sarah gets down, you will be able to see how they play together in the playpen with each other. So, for once, toddlers can actually play with other toddlers, which I found that to be one of the most appealing things about this particular item. Now, the walkers. The walkers are great because you simply place your toddler inside of the walker and they begin walking around the room in the walker. Hence the name Walker. Well, it is the... Let's get the exact name of this toy. It is the Local Motion Toddler Walker. Okay. It allows your sim to learn to walk, but it also keeps them entertained at the same time, so you don't have to sit with your sim and teach them to walk and have them get bored and angry and as they're learning to walk, because they are completely happy learning to walk in this. Now, oops, not you. Now, let's see. As you can see, the house has a beautiful front yard. I love the way the colors used for this house, the themes, and how everything just sort of blends together in a nice, bright, and homey but modern feeling. Okay, so Gloria. Now, the playpen offers a new moodlet called the Proud Parent. Your youngster is truly gifted. That definitely comes from your side of the family. And I bet you if you were to look in the fathers, it would also say, come from your side of the family. I wonder if they ever argue about that. Okay, so as you can see here, we have Ingrid in the walker. So we're about to see how this works. She's sort of looking around, observing her surroundings. Sarah and Chris are both in the playpen, and they are working on logic. Okay, now Sarah's working with charisma. But either way, the playpen does keep them occupied. It keeps them happy. As you can see here, all of their bars are improving. Socialization, hunger, bladder. Now, could use a snack. Okay. So let's feed her on the floor. Now I'm waiting for these two to play. There we go. For the first time, they are playing together a game with each other, and that is something I have wanted to see in my Sims experience for a long time. Because what toddlers do you know that completely ignore each other all of the time? Now, we are feeding her and she would like to be having more fun. I'm trying to figure out why she's not moving around the room yet. There we go, there we go. See? So it gives them the power to move around the room. So if you think by placing them in that chair that they're going to stay in one place and be safe, you're wrong. It does give them mobility before they can walk, so thank goodness toddlers can't grab things off the walls. Okay, and what is the other object I wanted to show? Oh, the toy machine. Now, I know this is a Midnight Hollow thing, but I just showed a bunch of stuff from Aurora Skies, and this is current game, not Hidden Springs or based on one specific, so I am going to have them make a drum. So you can see how this machine works because it is awesome. It is the coolest machine to come out of Sims so far in, well, not the coolest, but the coolest news. Oh, Glorious taught Chris Smith how to talk? Huh. So apparently the playpen teaches them how to talk too. Wow, I did not know that. That is awesome. That is really awesome. Is there a toy that will potty train them as well? Because we have toys that will teach them to walk and talk and... Now, the drum. We will take that out of his inventory and hope one of the daycare toddlers will take notice to it. Or we'll put one of our Sims in to play with the drums. So, why don't you take Sarah and let her play with the drum. Now, the change tables came from lullabies and nursery rhymes, along with the swing, and I'm going to have you set her down here. Now, what I love about this house is how spacious it is. There is so much for all Sims to do, and so much space that they're not bumping into each other and waving their arms and yelling. What I like about this room here, this particular space, is it's not too big, so you don't have to worry about the toddlers getting into stuff they're not supposed to. Has lots of space for them to play, but I consider it to be a safe environment for the toddlers to be in. Ordinarily, I have done rooms on the top floor for them, and that turned out bad. I've done basement daycares, and that turned out bad. But this can work, because you have a whole space dedicated to the daycare, but it doesn't interfere with the rest of the house. Okay, so we will have you play the drums again so we can see that just a little bit better. Okay, so I believe she is home and asleep. When did she get home? When did Gloria get home? Okay, so Gloria is home and she is currently asleep. She just had her first day at work, and I believe she is already in for a promotion. Good job, Gloria. We love those promotions, and more importantly, we love the simoleons. So, when she does wake up, we are going to get her to take a bath. And, oh, Sarah is not happy. She is in the need of a new diaper, so we get to demonstrate the I need to also focus on my daycare kids because they need to be taken care of too, and so let's feed you on the floor, and then we will change Sarah. The parent of Ingrid will be late, so her. Now, Sarah is going to be getting a new diaper using the change table as soon as he decides to move. What I also love about this house is it's got enough windows that it's not closed off, but not too many windows that it takes away from the privacy of the place. So we're going to give Sarah a bath, and then we are going to I still haven't figured out how to directly interact with the kids in the walker, because when you click it says no interactions available. So I've had to get creative with my methods. So I put Sarah down, and then I will bathe Ingrid. And once we get her picked up, then we will simply change the directions. Oh, Ingrid just learned to walk. What are you doing? That's not Ingrid. That's your son. You don't know the difference between your son and someone else's kid? Okay, so let us pick up Ingrid, but we are not going to change her. We're not going to bath her. We are going to attack her with the claw. And okay, that is the household for right now. We just made 180 simoleons. So, we are going to... Sarah is hungry, so we are going to feed her. So, feed on floor. Now, I'm considering turning this into a Let's Play, so please tell me what you think about me doing this into a Let's Play series, because I do like this house, and I can see it having some serious potential, especially with the different personalities in the kids. So, I am going to end this for now, and I'm going to end this for now, and I will be doing, if I do a Let's Play, I will be posting it soon, and if I simply decide to do a check-in again, or another current household, we will check in on this household when my lovely twins age up. So, that is it for now, and I And, well, keep simming. And remember, Sims 4 is coming out soon, so get ready for whatever that's going to bring. And happy gaming!